Boats? It is the summer of 1908. Spain is there. In possession of an entire dreadnought. Fleet has a dire shortage of almost everything. Though, when you also take into account the fact that we have the smallest budget of any naval power, it's fine. It's fine. We just need to, at all times, be at least 3 times as efficient at turning money spent into boats destroyed. No problem. Our destroyers have always done well. Let's see where I looked at. Yeah, Destructor 3 is our current best in-house, where we have switched to 6 single torpedo tubes, 3 on each side, and reasonable gun armament. Yeah, we have a third 100mm gun. The little guys have been pulling their weight. They've been doing fine. And then let's see, other things we had left off under construction. We have the Princess Isabel here, which is a light cruiser. Preferable to having no light cruisers, to have anything. Will carry several guns toward the battle. Similarly, having any heavy cruiser. There we go. It's our dreadnought, but junior. 6x10. It weighs as much as our dreadnought. Yeah, it trades firepower for speed. Also armor for speed. All to end up slower than our next generation dreadnought that is currently under design study and will shortly provide the advantage we need in the future. As, let's see, to further review here, other known dreadnoughts of the world. Germany has the Rhineland class here, which is larger and more heavily armed, but also slower than ours. Austria is working on something. All we know is it's 18,000 tons. Britain has finished. Britain is Britaning over there. So yes, Centurion, which is quite spry for a first generation dreadnought, but if we, right, the hypothetical is a battle's cruiser. That's the trick. It will have gun and speed. Surely an archetype that will do well for naval combat. If speed is your armor, and gun is your armor, then you don't need armor as armor. It's fine. The Italians have several 20,000 designs underway. Don't know the details of any of them. Giulio and Italia there. France, 2 units under construction. No word on what they're capable of. And the USA, also 20,000, and a 21,000 battle cruiser. Anything could happen. In this exciting new era, where the one and only dominant weapons platform will be large cannon on a boat. That's the exciting new technology. Nothing will disrupt that. What if we actually train the crew? Imagine some kind of practice regimen. And yeah, like, I've never, in working with this, like, really interacted with the potential that exists here in the Doctrine panel. You can change ammo loadouts by gun caliber. You can say what ammo type you want your ships to fire at various targets at various ranges. Anyway, we'll declare that training regimen. In 1 year's time, we might see results. And yeah, we're keeping everything on reserve fleet right now, except for our colonial patrol ships. Oh, another button that exists here as well that I haven't interacted with. At any time, you can declare a fleet exercise. You spend a bunch of money, and you can then conduct a mock battle between your own ships. Just take vessels on your fleet, arrange them into a team, and have them pretend to beat each other up in order to procure battle data. For now, though, we have construction to do. Not interested in buying torpedo tech. Britain has started building another dreadnought. Right, so what was the hypothetical? It has been a while since the last session. A 6x13 with 25 knots of speed, 12 inches of belt armor. Okay, so it has decent main belt armor, and we just cut back on other areas. It's also close to our current maximum. I need to keep building up the size of our dockyard to prepare for the future meta of even larger ships. And what would it cost to work on one of these? 2,000 a month. So we don't start that yet. Oh, dockyard upgrade is already happening. Good. So... or we do start it now. Yeah, 2 more months before Chris is ready. I can afford to build 1 capital ship at a time. Pretty well. So I can throw the hypothetical in there. I will have, like... I will pause construction on it. We're just going to sign the forms. And then 2 months from now, we actually start laying ground for it. And yeah, other assets. We have no submarines yet. We have extensive coastal defenses around the homeland, and a little bit of fortification overseas. The economy. Alright, good news on both of those fronts. Slight improvements to aiming. And striking. Let's see, research. Level 6 on machinery. We're currently really bad at damage control. And anti-submarine tech. Let's try to shore up our weak points. We have a neutral quality 13-inch gun as our current largest cannon. Yes, we should be able to start that now. We have budget for the 1 month of production, and then other things will clear up. Yeah, I'll take the offer of a discount, Isabella. We do desperately need to have more holes in the water. Reduce tension or gain prestige. Gain prestige. Like, okay, on the one hand, okay, Kriegsmarine big. But is it, though? Is it bigger than us in a way that matters? They're ahead 1 dreadnought on us. They have a bunch of single B, which will be of increasingly limited utility. They have more cruisers. And they have the submarine. What do some of their other ships even look like? 4x11 with their pre-dreads. Yeah, so we should handily outperform those. What are your heavy cruiser is a 4x8. Fürstbismarck. accompanied by second Fürstbismarck. And slightly younger design that has wing turrets. 6-inch guns in wing turrets. Okay, if you want to call that a protected cruiser. And your newest lightweight, it does 24 knots and carries 10x6. Has no armor. What is your standard for a destroyer? More guns, fewer torpedoes. 28 knots. And tiny. I think we do alright in like a 1-to-1 ship matchup. What holdings does Germany even have overseas? They have parts of Africa. And yes, the one port in China and a couple Pacific islands. Current holders of Marshall and the Bismarck Archipelago. Yeah, Tanzania and Cameroon. Prussia is not considered one of Germany's home territories. Their only core is Middle Germany. Interesting. Yes, like our home area is both sides of Spain, Atlantic coast and Mediterranean coast. A French home area is likewise, yeah, Corsica isn't a core of theirs. Britain just has Britain. Italian cores are, yep, just the peninsula. Sicily can be taken from them. Austria just has inland. Dalmatia is up for grabs. And what is considered inseparable core US territory? In like a wild fantasy scenario where we project power across the sea and win fights against America. Maine is not core. The rest of the East, Boston, Philadelphia, New York. Norfolk, Charleston, Wilmington. Pensacola, Tampa, Miami, Florida. Inseparable. And West USA. But not Maine. Maine is disputed land. We can contest Maine. Yeah, Alaska's up for grabs. America controls Haiti. Weird. Anyway, on we go. Alright, Cruise the Ball is completed. So we are now just barely solvent, working on the hypothetical 2 more Isabels and 3 destroyers. That seems okay. I feel like if we can sustain that throughput of ship construction, then we should be in decent shape. For now, just try to retain as many ships as we can. Only start phasing them out if we ever, like, catch up to the total ship count of another fleet. Eventually, kind of hand wave out some sort of target number of hulls per class. Then we could cycle things in. I don't want to resort to using wing turrets. It shouldn't be necessary. Ideally, I would hold out until we have the rest of the superimposed guns. So that we can do just 2 up front, 2 in the back, maybe 1 in the middle, but more likely some kind of other weapon system in that middle real estate. Like torpedoes. Tech sharing agreement with the US. Sure. The US Navy might know some things about damage control. Though, well, I've never, like, seen in motion what significance this bonus tech has, but apparently our bonus tech is cross-tech fire. Oh, we can actually get a full breakdown of rival countries' tech bases. Okay, I've never scrolled down this tab before. Alright, what can Germany do? They have figured out oil-burning engines. We don't know anything about their armor quality. 9-foot rangefinder. They have learned to count to 4. That is dangerous. That is aspirational, actually. Get our spies into the Kriegsmarine. Get me evidence of this number that's bigger than 3. Throw down the budget for another destroyer. Every 10 years, I will redesign the Corvette and build a new generation of Corvettes. So we'll be due for that end of this year. Okay, giant pile of money. The war bonds have been sold. I need to build a second capital ship. Well, Sure, another hypothetical. Let's make it... Just make it two of them. Sisters. There they go. Cruising away. We should probably commission a study to count how many waves we rule. That's true. Okay, both options are plus tension. Yeah, it seems like restraint is just strictly worse. Well, war were declared. Here we go again. So the main threat will be on the Atlantic coast this time. And most of our fleet is already out there. Well, mobilize. Good thing we have those emergency funds. And I could divert some money into building more North Shore coastal forts. Sixers are what we were using for our watch stations on the Med. Build them two at a time. Ease into it. No telling how many we'll actually need to get things done. And trade protection. Want Chris in the battle line. Let's assign a heavy, our old light cruiser. Some of our old destroyers. Oh, okay, those are all on foreign station at the moment, though. So some of the second string then. There we go. 15 trade protection vessels. We have an anti-submarine rating. Off we go. How much operational range do we need to actually be able to harass their coast? We will see. As immediately getting thrown into a fleet battle. Alright. The Existent will ride out. And where are our North Shore forts right now? One over here by Ferrol. Most of it's over here. And those are our only harbors on the North Shore. I don't have any land-based aircraft yet. Interesting that this button is unlocked, though. As the sun rises. Huh. Hey, buddy. Alright, let's immediately turn and open up. What have we just stumbled into? Full speed. And our heavy cruisers are getting chewed on a bit. Well. Knife Edge Deathmatch. Okay, yes, the Chris has already detached and is trying to go home. That, at least, is good. Let's try to clear a path through their cruisers. Like, okay, if those are the Rhinelands, then I do have a slight speed advantage over them. Like, that is their on-paper speed. So any given weather conditions should limit them a bit. Or, okay, they match the speed of our pre-dreads. Do everything that we can to screen for Chris and get them home. Generally try to move back toward port. How are they doing? Heavily flooded. Oh, there's actual numbers within this. Alright. Neat. Oh, that's how much water is in them. 1 torpedo hit, and they've had some success with reducing the flooding. Be sure to send up the flag and tell the other squadrons to engage independently. Okay, it looks like the Cristobal has managed to get clear of the battle zone here. Alright, combat reports so far from the Existent. We have scored 1 hit with the main gun. Astounding. 0.5% expected accuracy. And we're in secondary range. Sitting here at... How far off are we? $8,000 yards. So at this range, we should be able to almost crunch through 12 inches of armor, which is what they have. Need to get a bit closer to land killing shots with the main guns. That would probably in turn be vulnerable to their return fire. Got some structure damage, no flooding yet. And we have suffered multiple hits from their main guns, but not died yet. That's pretty good. Our objective remains to retreat toward the harbor. This fleet is the Army's problem now. Head on. Have we managed to isolate the Rhineland, though? Alright, and these guys. The Unroyal Family Tournament. 11s and 9s. You are landing some hits. Your armor-piercing characteristics here. Not great. Though, maybe sufficient. Can't really tell how bad the damage is from out here. Can try to cross them up. Torpedo launching noises. I think our destroyer successfully made an attack run. What are you doing over there? One mount destroyed, one mount loaded. Both mounts loaded. Both mounts empty. Good job. And both mounts empty from you as well. I think we have set them up to go for the kill here. Yeah! 2 hits. And they are losing power. They're afraid. Okay, hold on. So, light cruiser Medusa, that's one of theirs. And the rest of their battle line is nowhere to be seen. There's these 2 cruisers out here that would nominally be their scouts, and Cristobal is still afloat. It has gotten clear of the fighting. Flooding has not gotten any worse. Kind of want to confirm the kill on this Rhineland. It's right there. And it is slowing down a lot. Have we landed any more hits on it? 9 total hits from the main guns of Existent. And how are the others doing? 7 from Tournament and 7 from Amia? Oh, are you, they're stopped. They're stopping. They are dead in the water. Cruiser Division 7, yes, go to port. You guys as well, yeah. Stay out long enough to confirm the kill. Medusa does not dare to approach us. Just fire the rest of your ammo into that Hulk. As their main battle line finally comes back down here. One more close pass, see if some more of the destroyers can really open up on them. Already fired. Get. Yes, there we go. Good on the squadron page. 3 more torpedoes haven't been fired yet. And we may have broken their turrets. Okay, we've stopped shooting. That means the kill is confirmed. It's going down. Our work here is done. or is it? Okay, the rest of the battle line is showing up. Our work here is done. We leave. Let them collect their survivors. Oh, we're still managing 18 knots. So we drive for home. So it's 11s versus 11s. Our 12s, so we outrange them just a little bit. Yeah, we should be good to just drive away. And no other ships reported lost. Cristobal has nearly made it back to port. And they're home. Fernandez, you wanna take a turn over there? Light cruiser. Can we get command on you? Where, if we do get control of you, what you have to do is break for open water. Yeah, like that. What are these Medusae actually capable of? 25 knots? 10 by 6. They are slightly faster. And they outgun the Isabel. Well. The only ship left on our order of battle right now. Can we get command to go to the Isabel? Or maybe they'll just figure this out on their own. Might have enough room to pull off that turn and get into Ferrol. Okay, now your flag. Let's go. Max speed. Be spicy. Get away from the big guns. Now accept that you need to cross up against the small guns. And there we go, delivered into docking range. Safe. Now, will that Rhineland sink? Yes. Just like that, we have closed the battleship gap. We lost one cargo ship in the crossfire somewhere. Got him. Victory points. Scientists baffled by the problem of keeping the front on. And okay, so just like that, we have destroyed Germany's one dreadnought advantage. They're already starting to escalate with their later ones. I don't know if ship capture is a mechanic anywhere in this. And despite that, we are under blockade. Just the sheer mass of the Kriegsmarine means that we're stuck. Send the Valesco. Send both of our other pre-dreads out to the Atlantic. We need them on the North Shore. We need every gun we can on the North Shore. Should only need patrol ships in the Mediterranean this time around. Some German presence in the Caribbean. That's concerning. Right, and Existent is out of commission for return. To repair from damage. And we can confirm the stats on the Rhineland. Oh, how long is Only 2 months of repair to get Cristobal back out there. Convoy defense. And raid defense. For today we have our light battle line. And adventure awaits them. So hold on, we have another city. Neat. Definitely need more lookout stations on the North Shore. Weather's picking up. Local time, mid-afternoon, really. And let's see, have these battles mostly been our Destructor 2s, because they are the bulk of the Destroyer force right now? You have a couple of minefields out on the water. Why is this port a circle? What is your secret? This is a much delayed continuation of the previous run. Spain is ongoing. Well, nightfall and there have been no signs of these alleged German raiders? No reports. No gunfire. I do have, I have detached patrol boats out here who would radio in reports if they saw anything. A victory for Spain. Okay, they were just way out, yeah, so I guess once the actual force composition was decided, they must have not liked their odds and backed off. The economy. Yo. 3 of them. And further increased weight limit for destroyers. Next generation of warships, looking good. 3 guns. Yeah, work is still happening on the hypothetical. Yeah, our budget is providing for 2 battle cruisers, 2 light cruisers, 1 destroyer. Starting from our existing design. The next generation. With 900 tons, what can we do? Which, okay, that's already different enough that it doesn't get the discount from being the descendant of an existing ship. So, 95 tons available. We still do not know about oil engine, so that's not an option. We're still coal burning. I can further increase our speed. You don't have any access to fire control systems yet. I don't think anything else has to change about this thing. Go even faster, that's it. Larger, angrier boat. Can't take it to 31. Would have you carry more ammo? Yeah. Let our ships stay in the fight longer when they're able to. Just to continue to think about it, hey. Starting from our previous Dreadnought design, what about 9 guns? Nine by 13. Also, instead of doing the midship turret, do the superimposed X turret. How big do I have to make this ship? $17.5 pulls it off. Right now, if I want to increase the speed of the battle line a little bit, how much more do I need to pay for that? That's doable with 19,000. This still... Yeah, only complaint is must-have name. Central fire, 3 control positions. Carry 110 rounds per gun. And still the same secondary loadout. Although, I don't need to finalize this design yet. I'm not going to actually start building them until hypotheticals are done. And further tech could happen between then that would change our mind. So for now, just have it noted that the 3-gun is available. Destroyer action. Knife, edge, death, match. Our lead ship and then an entire squadron that are not under our direct control. Our lead ship, which is one of our Mark IIIs. We have no official objective. We've approached the enemy coast. And yes, we join. On contact. So, what do we have? We have that they brought cruisers. Rude. Those aren't knives. You can't do that. Yeah, we outgun their little guys. But are in turn outgunned by the cruisers. Let's leave. Yeah, nothing can be accomplished here. Let's go to Scotland. So let's see if 25 is the speed they can manage, then we don't need to go all the way to max. We can ease off a little bit on the throttle. If this is the enemy squadron, though, if we go around... What if there's perfectly good enemy shipping around Denmark that we could hit? Alternatively, okay, these have 4 underwater torpedo tubes. On the Medusa. Knife fight. Torpedoes away. Okay, starboard side torpedoes all away. Turn around. Give them the other half. Now we leave. as the weather conceals our escape. A torpedo hit to a light cruiser will probably kill it. Head toward England. Drop to cruising speed so that Seascar can keep up. They lived, barely. Still, though, points! Our destroyers are good. Okay, Army, please explain in detail your plan for a ground attack against Germany from Spain. The table is open. You have the microphone. Spanish Army. Have we reopened the road? Do the kids still fight in tercios? No, you know what, Army? I want to see what you can do. Try it. Surprise me, Army. You hate to see it? Oh, just need to build even more. An inaugural set of 4 of those, since we have the reserve funds to burn through. How are the coastal guns coming? 3 more months. I will commission another pair of those for the North Shore. And stand up and stretch a moment. their 225 fleet power to our 93. We're not immeasurably outmatched. We have a very exact measure of how outgunned we are. How those numbers will change. Right, Coastal Raid. Featuring Cristobal. Our objective, to sink any 2 opposing ships. The hunt is on. Well, there's one. There's one civilian ship. That's half our job done right there. And destroyed in a single drive-by. Alright, who else? It's the middle of the day. Weather is fine. Alright, what are you? Okay, that is an enemy squadron. That is an enemy capital ship. Interesting. Let's not go that way. Let's get up to speed and go anywhere but there. We're closer to Emden. Okay, they do have coastal guns here. They have large coastal guns. Weird. Capital clash. Another boat, though. Another boat. The boat. You're othering later. They're gonna flee into the bay, though, if they're smart. Okay, these are tiny. I can afford to rush up into their personal space. Which then will let me get this Corvette into bullying range. Yeah, everyone just lay into it. Alright, mission accomplished. We book it. Yes, collect the survivors. And suffered no real damage from the coastal guns. Good times. Up to cruising speed. We'll only need to accelerate again if the enemy shows up. Then open the second envelope containing the secret orders to launch an attack on the Netherlands. Points. Our crews have now learned tactic. Neutral about the possibility of peace right now. Blockade endures, but we're managing to bite off small tactical victories. That was before we received our official gunnery crew training. Two more years before we'll have any fresh capital ships. Convoy defense. Germany declines. Convoy attack, Germany declines. Cruise fight. Cristobal back at it again. At sunset. Yeah, Chris and Teresa here. Ooh, yeah, this is one of our old heavy cruisers. Alright, what have they sent? Well, we might not know for a while since nightfall. Two unidentified ships. Get up to battle speed. Night fight is the one thing we didn't train for. Just generally try to move south. Loiter a bit, see if they try to reacquire us. 3 a.m., no sign of the enemy. Okay, indecisive. What even was that? Prince Heinrich. Which, okay, yeah, if we'd managed to get that dragged into a fight, we probably could have cracked it open. And Fred Carl. Same class, same deal. Ammo problems. How many fights are even decided by bullets in this, the current era? Zeppelins, though. That's the future. Ships of the sky. Which I don't think I can meaningfully prioritize aircraft research for a while. And yeah, the bases aren't available yet. We've just discovered the idea of aircraft. We have no practical plans yet. Protect this convoy using a light cruiser. Alright, it'll depend on the caliber of what's coming to try to raid us. The Geffian class Jeff. 4-inch main guns. 21 knot speed. These are old. Yeah, I think we can go in there and rough them up a bit with the Isabel. Okay, they're led by a Medusa. That is dangerous. Potentially. Unless, you know, it dives into ideal torpedo strike angles. Right, you run. So how are the newly trained gun crews doing? An entire 3. The little guys probably don't have much of an opportunity to actually take shots. Clearly have enough guns to scare them. Set the destroyers to independent. You do not need to stick with this cruiser. You go kill. Or you're using that independence to leave. Core, then. I did at some point read through the manual for this. I don't recall seeing anywhere that, like, describes what these different stances mean. Oh, new boats. New larger boats. Those were just the scouts. The main event has arrived. The night is falling. Run, my children. Drop to cruising speed. Alright, so we're a bit roughed up by all of that. Where is the convoy? Can we recite them at all? That one armed merchant is probably doomed. Well, someone wanna collect survivors? No? Alright. Poor weather. Let's get out of here. Okay, there's some of the merchants. See, they're fine. They'll be fine. They're adults. They can take care of themselves. See? Victory. Larger torpedo. Reports in from our chief naval architects. Bigger. Stop. thrilling advances in naval technology. We'll have our other light cruisers out this year. Still here, still blockaded. Unrest isn't starting to build up yet, though. Alright, Chris back at it again in the North Sea. Let's find 2 ships. And we know there are enemy fortifications here and here. Yeah, just to remind myself, Chris is our 6x10. We don't have a scout to help with locating targets this time. Unless I tell my destroyers to go scout? That looks like meat. Yep. One down. Oh, does it shuffle what coastal forts they have? Weird. Don't dignify the land by responding to it. There's a real target. Come on. You will not escape. Going for the drive-by. And yes, destroyed. No enemy response. Off we go. Yeah, new tactics is nice to see. Also, one number is larger, but the other, well, We can improve on it. Rearrange my priorities a bit here. And those are all relative to each other. So if you set everything to high, that's the same as setting everything to medium or low. They're about splitting up the research budget. They accepted the battle that was closest to my home water. Yeah, good to see the minefields are shaping up. We got reasonable defenses around both ports. What about that third one, though? Why was it only sometimes in play? Such the mysteries. Anyway, here's a bell. Off you go. Yep, they have defaulted to screen as their job. Nice to see torpedo ranges gradually improving. See what it is. Squadron of what? The Medusas are back. And it's raining. Oh, but there's also something else here. What are you? What are you? Just destroyers who ran off to be independent and weird? We're surrounded. Caught up in the crossfire. Okay, my destroyers have gotten very split up by all of this. Not a great day. Though, under cover of nightfall, perhaps we can sneak home. Okay, you are heavily flooded. You got sloshed around a lot. Structurally, you're fine, though. If the enemy can be tricked into approaching our guns at all. Probably not. Get you up to speed and then just take you home. The first preliminary possibilities. Submarine. I could operate a couple of them. May as well get the battle data. They don't eat much. There are no mechanics for, like, customizing and designing submarines. They're entirely generic. They're not real boats. But that's not their fault. Ah, yes. A destroyer action. Actions performed by a single destroyer. Have sighted more than one hostile. Yep, no one's gonna ask you to fight that. Yet. Only managing 24. If only any of these were our coast. Okay, they just barely scooched into our gun range. Which is higher than theirs. We're going to get to harass one ship that's coming after us. There weren't so many of them I would consider cutting to the side to try and get off a torpedo attack. Or if our torpedo range was better. Well, they're almost into that. Yeah, they know. They're wary. Marginal victory. Slapped one of them on the nose. Okay, good. That's all the forts that I had queued up. That should do for... Those are mostly for spotting, really. Envoy again. Isabel again. Envoy's over there. How many thousands of German ships are here to attack our convoy? Once again, they are raiding with... Okay, no, that was a misidentification. It's just Medusa. I'll fight Medusa Squadron. There we go. There's the rest. There's always more. Alright, now we have their attention. Let's scoot. Destroyers, please. Your tubes. We give you those for a reason. Destroyer Escano. Bad day for the convoy defense team. You hate to see it. We need a better light cruiser. We need a real light cruiser. Like, okay, so let's compare here. 8x6 on you at 21 knots. And using a gun layout of, 3 and 3, and then 1 each midship. But the convoy lived. The shipment of victory wine arrived on time. That is certainly a design you have there, Austria. Several gun. Yeah, those were all Generation 3 as well. Changes are needed. Isabella is too small. Finish the ones that we have, but then we need to surpass Isabella. Auto-generate light cruiser. What do you think for Isabel 2? 27, 5400. Only 2 main guns, but then a lot of secondary. No. All same caliber is the future. This would be equal firepower to what we were just facing. Don't need to size it up. No submerged torpedo tubes. Am I allowed to do multi-turrets yet for light weapons? No. Or, no, I am allowed. It'll just suffer a rate of fire penalty, which... Shooting 20% slower in exchange for having 100% more gun. I'll take that. Don't have access to the X turret. Drop the D and E. And the S and T. Then double those up. Is that permissible? A and Y only. Okay, if it's twin and twin, maybe then I bring back in the secondaries. Central fire control, 3 positions. Still getting 27 knots out of it. The result will outgun the princess. Yes, this seems like it could work as more of a fighting cruiser. Medium range, still coal-fired, regular engine, normal accommodations. That's with the guns in single turrets. That are lightly armored, yeah. This seems like a brawler. Put that through the design bureau. Or very tangible battling ship that exists. Once more, into the fight. Once more, immediately into the knife fight because the weather has let us get to melee range. Well, turn south. No one likes this. something of theirs is wounded. We managed to, like, land a real and tangible hit from a gun on a ship. Not from this gun. That one, though. Chase them for a while and pummel them. Like, yeah, they are firmly inside of our range bubble. Oh, hello! The group that's supposed to be their scouting squadron is isolated from the main body of the fleet, who are now fleeing the scene. Let's get some cruisers. Let's close that cruiser gap. And yes, we're far enough west, there is no friendly port for them to dive into. If we drive them up against the shore, they have nowhere to run. Seems like your escorts have abandoned you as well. 5-inch belt armor, 5-inch turret armor. Only 8-inch main guns. So, you are extremely perforatable at any range. You even scored a main hit on you. All 6 guns are able to lay in at this angle. Okay, my own cruisers look like they are coming back to help us make the intercept here. Yeah, they're on a pursuit course. How fast is a Freya supposed to be? 22 knots. You can just barely gain ground on us unless we've damaged your engine. Very good move on the part of the squadron AI. Yeah, because now Chris will reacquire them over there and hopefully put a lot of lead into them. Oh, despite it all, they're escaping. As will happen. No losses reported on our side. Oh, hello. Target of opportunity? What's this? Light cruisers? No, destroyers. Oh, you are the ships that was supposed to be escorting those heavies. Well, no need to get entangled with that in the middle of the night. There was a hit recorded in there somewhere. Marginal victory. Heavy damage to one of those ships. What about an even larger gun, though? Right, Isabel 2 is still finishing design, so yeah, next month we'll be able to lay down the first unit. Despite everything, we are ahead 5,000 points. We're trading up. The time has come to design the new Corvette. Based on the previous Corvette. Yeah, machinery improvements, meaning we save a lot of weight over the old model. 24 is as fast as it can go. Can we make it not quite long range yet? What if it had cramped accommodations? Nope. Could we make it long range if it were slower? Yes. That seems like a worthwhile pivot, and then, like, further generations of engine tech will gradually build that speed back up. The definition of a Corvette is pretty strict, so there's not much wiggle room to add shenanigans. Like, eventually we'll put anti-submarine equipment on this thing. For now, though, is baby. It could have improved. Oh, right, we have a higher quality size 4. So those will roll out. More, I accept convoy defense. Isabella leads another pod of destroyers out. Jeff? Oh, there's more of them over there, though. And down here. We started very spread out this time. Currently, we have another cruiser division in the area. Just not one that's under my command. Neat. I guess we pounce on this V2 and try to take it down. Okay, new problem. Heinrichs are here. We've lost one, maybe two merchants. That one's pretty roughed up. And Cristobal is going to go chase down those cruisers. They seem afraid of Chris. Oh, they took out a Freya. Good. Excellent. And... oh, that enemy destroyer is still snuck in amongst the sheep. Hold on. You get out of here. Much of the convoy is intact. Yeah, it looks like 2 confirmed transports lost, or 1 enemy heavy cruiser. That's a fair trade. Success. It's baby and it's ready. First, though, commissioning Isabel. Enemy raid means they are coming over here to look for targets of opportunity. There's only a very short list of positions coastal guns seem to go here. Jeff. Jeffs and Medusas. And you have been thoroughly roughed up immediately. Hit report. Try to drag them into the minefield. Toward the coastal guns, which are big enough to engage light targets like this. Okay, they did kill that one merchant. Still a victory in coastal defense. What is the largest ship anyone has currently dared to commission? 20,000 from the Germans, 22,000 from Austria, 22.5 from Britain, 22.3 from Italy, 24 from France, and 22 from the US. Alright, so the dockyards are keeping up. We can make something competitively sized. And we have a couple more months until we're out of money. That's while going full speed on both battle cruisers. Ship for cruiser battles. Alright, Cristobal. What will you encounter? Also, where are we? Okay, not actually a Rhineland. A Fürst Bismarck. Now, is that actually a Rhineland? No. But it is a B. No, it's not. The moment we got close enough to click on it, they're saying it's a cruiser. also keeping in mind that we're currently under the effects of faulty armor-piercing shells. Even then, we should be fine. So 22 versus our 20. They can evade me. They will get such a slap. Results inconclusive. Victory for Spain. Definitely want improved torpedoes of some sort. Do it again. Rude. Is this the one time that a submerged torpedo tube successfully fires? Might have some control on the flooding. Definitely going to let Pedro detach and run to the best of its ability. Not that far to get back to base. And Chris will fight to defend you. Okay, that ship is sinking. Whatever it is. No, Pedro, you don't need to get back in the fight. You can leave. Pedro, your orders stand. You've done enough. And a battle squadron. It showed up. The cavalry is here. Okay. I guess. Chris. Alright, how bad is the damage to Chris? Yeah, only half flooded. Yeah, got to slow down. And got to leave. The destroyers have their orders to just go wild to the best of their ability. So I can check on the flooding numbers. Pedro, 300 out of 8,000. Is that how much volume we have left, or...? I can only imagine that must be how it's phrasing itself. Yes, because the number here is larger. 39.77. Rio 3. Damage control teams are doing what they can. Just have to take our time. Now, how much speed is Pedro managing? Also 10 knots, okay. Yeah, we stay like this. Pedro. Should have left when we told you, Pedro. Okay, at least Chris is holding on. There's been no additional flooding. Look what you've done, Pedro. The scoreboard, you fool. There was only one enemy heavy there. Terrible. Battlecruiser San Giorgio. The biggin. 14-inch wing turrets. Italy is making decisions. That's certainly battles. Now that's the capital ship tech that we need. Four guns. Imagine. Now, does that... There are detail pages for this. Alright, so we can get the exact wording here. heavy secondary battery. Okay, this is all of the things that we have learned in this category, yeah. Big secondaries in casemate or single turret. Secondary wing, double turrets up to 10 inches. 3 centerline main guns. Main battery wing turrets. Cross-deck fire from DF or EG. Superimposed X. And 4 centerline. So if we were to say, generate up a new... That's certainly an idea. Going with the wing guns, but what if instead of wings... Superimposed. Also, what if the smaller but better guns? Or what if the even larger? If I then put a midship gun. I witnessed true power. Go up another 2,000 tons, but if we want to talk escalation, pull off that gun count with a lower caliber, and instead add speed. What do you think of this? That's battlecruiser, all right. Gone above my displacement limit. They gave it a low freeboard in the auto-generate. That's weird. Fix that somewhere. We could put a lot of guns on it, though. Fire control positions, maybe more. Imagine. Drop the superimposed to a double? Is there another midship position for a main gun? Aft center line and forward center line. Where is forward center? Forward center is up there. We just need to redraw the superstructure, really. "11 guns. Things to think about a year from now. Or I guess as well here. So, does that carry down to small ships? If I want to make an all-center line light cruiser. Forward. Aft. Aft center line. Forward center line. Double turrets. Six-inch guns. Wrap them in a little bit of armor. Need to give it a speed. 24, 25, 26. Medium range though. Full balanced engine. Do I have torpedo defense tech yet? Not have the prerequisites for double or triple on light cruiser. Alright, if I auto-gen a light cruiser again, okay, it still gives me this idea. Does it think of heavy cruisers right now? Wing turrets, like a weirdo. Although, cross-deck wings... That's like centerline in some ways. Battle cruiser idea, okay. 4 doubles, though. That's a pretty cromulent dreadnought. Like, you're calling this a battle cruiser, and yet it has 11 inches of armor. Are you sure? Tertiaries. Get those out of here. Cramped accommodations, no. Normal accommodations. Medium range. Lighten up on the armor. We need to find the guy who keeps drawing torpedo tubes on all of our capital designs. Pretty cromulent looking capital ship, though. The next generation will be healthy and strong, but first we finish building the current generation. That is how we pace this out. That is how we enforce letting the tech accumulate. Also how we enforce having the budget to build any of these ships. Take some ships off of trade protection. Move them back into the battle fleet. This time we raid the convoy. Isabel's Revenge. Go to combat speed and locate enemy sheep. There they are. Went too deep. Well. How's the damage look? 800 flotation left. You'll manage. You can leave. Navarro will take it from here. Okay, good. Isabella has successfully become its own squadron. Oh. Knew there were problems with the Isabella class, and that confirms them. What we really need to do is direct more of our attention toward the ships whose fronts stayed on. They're the real heroes in this situation. We've lost track of the convoy completely. We're probably heading east. Alright, this fight is going nowhere. Less. Convoy. Target acquired. All according to plan. Daylight, but where is the enemy? Collect survivors and also ask questions about where the rest of the ships are. So, it's been a bit of an adventure. Oh, that one's an enemy. Isabella, one enemy destroyer. One transport, two transports. Bar destroyers. Another transport. Okay, where is the convoy go, though? Where are you going? Home. Okay. Understandable. It's that damn convoy. Has to be a better way. Terrible. Okay, so Isabel 2 still only had the 2 center line guns. What if after her we skipped to Isabel 3? Once again, got the secondaries, and instead drop in just changing the armor type suffice for that. No, they're still stuck with the protected cruiser armor scheme. Alright then. Never mind. They've entered the Mediterranean. With what? Just a cruiser.
Beep.
Respond in kind. And alright, now the budget is starting to run down a bit. Though we've already done enough construction work for PR purposes. So I'll delay Cardinal Jim. Well. Cube. Course. Exactly what we need to turn this war around. Deprive the enemy of the shore cube. Where is it? Where even is the target? Normally they put a mark for this thing. Where's the damn cube? Or like, what is it? The entire town of Thunder? No, that's a base. Or is it the entire town? I think that would be difficult because it's in like the shallows that are shielded from boat movement. Where's the cube? My stuff over there. Or wait, this said it was a convoy attack. Why do my objectives say destroy bombardment target? Merchant vessels are not cubes. But of course, there are way too many of them for us to do anything with this. Aragon, will you launch your one torpedo into the enemy formation? Maybe. Yes! That'll wake him up. Now, priorities. This might still work out. Okay, the Aragon is having a little bit of engine trouble. It's not that heavily damaged yet, though. Detach for now, fend for yourself. Okay, how many ships have we actually managed to take out? 3 over there, and a 4th here. And what's our ammo situation here? Several guns are empty. Well, keep going until all guns are empty. I think we can pull this off. Okay, if this were properly being handled as a convoy raid, our objective would be complete. So, unless it continues to falsely believe it is a shore bombardment mission, then we're good. And even if not, we made it out of a pretty dicey fight. Our front stayed on. These are the mysteries. Took out one of their destroyers, though, so that's nice. Well, not much to do, but try to go another turn. Resistant is back out on the water again. Let's see what happens. Make this the last fight of the night. Minefields are looking healthy. So Guion is here again. Maybe that is the shore target. Unknown sighting. Give the general attack order. Get up to fighting speed. That's a lot of them. Entering into the night. Do we know what any of them are? Shooting at us is what they are. They gave up. 3 Dread. Okay, so the rest of Germany's capital ships were finished. This is what Italy's doing. Well, this is what else Italy is doing. Submarines will be ready in another couple of months. So, what are Germany's kids? So they have the 2 other Rhineland class. We fought one of these earlier. We killed one of these earlier. And then building up on that, we have Brandenburg here, which is... Okay, yeah, that's Dreadnought. Literally Dreadnought. That's a boat! Live in a post-that-thing world. Not too menacing, though. It is relying on wing turrets. And 9 is... that's a bit under-armored. It'll be fine. Have managed to pull ahead in destroyer count. Haven't fallen too far behind in other tonnages. This new Zeppelin thing, though. What if? The possibilities. You could rule so many waves with that.